Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a little versus video of the Boatworld 300 versus the Honwave T32. Fee style floor keel all in one. This is a complete boat, one unit. All you need is a pump it up and away you go. Now the Honwave T32 straight away I will say is better quality. Without a doubt, better quality, components just feel nicer. The valves, these feel much nicer, they feel more snug and secure. Both boats can take up to a 15 horsepower outboard. As you can see at the back of the Honwave or the stern of the Honwave, it doesn't have the annoying sort of trim tabs that you will see here on the Boatworld boat, which means you can use a better style wheel. Great little boat. And then we have Boatworld's offering, which is the V300, I think they call this. 3-metre boat. Looks quite similar to the Honwave T32. However, you will notice the T32 has a more sleek design. The transom on the Boatworld boat isn't as thick, not as strong, not as robust as the Honwave. The Honwave is the more expensive boat. And as you can see, it does have these annoying inflatable tabs at the back that you can do nothing with. It's all part of the whole design of the boat, which means you will have to use this style of wheel. And these things here, take it from me, are an absolute disaster. The Boatworld V300 also is all-in-one style keel and floor. So all you need is your pump and your boat and your outboard and away you go. Both boats are super compact, super lightweight. There's not much in them. A couple of kgs between the two. The little Honwave T32 is heavier than the Boatworld boat, as it is slightly longer. Now, that Boatworld boat is a great little boat, a well-made little boat. All the components and stuff, you know, these are all fairly good. Not just as nice as the Honwave. The Honwave just feels nicer. I'm going to flip them upside down and give you a look at the underside to show you the difference in the design. I'm not sure you can notice it on the camera here. The Honwave has a deeper, sort of more narrow keel. In my opinion, will give you better handling, better control and better speed. Versus the Boatworld, it is slightly flatter and broader. It's hard to see it here on the video. On the T32 we have these oversized, rather large, sort of protective PVC. You know, quite a thick patch they've put on the back end of each tubes versus the Boatworld. As you can see, it's substantially smaller. But again, you know, you are paying the extra money for the Honwave. So we'll get them out in the water. We'll see which performs better, which is faster, all that sort of stuff. Both boats do look smart, they look great. I mean, the Honwave is a better built boat, but that's not to say this is poorly built. It's a strong, well-made wee boat too, and for the money, it's a real good deal. The air pressure on the floor for the Honwave is greater. It's 11.6 psi versus only, I don't know if you can see this, it's 9 psi for the Boatworld boat, which means you are going to have probably a lot more flex in comparison to what you have in the wee Honwave. Now, the Honwave, you're talking 1,250, 1,300 quid shipped to your door. And for the little Boatworld, 850 quid. So you have £850 versus £1,350. Quite a bit of difference there. But you can tell the quality of the Honwave T32 is greater than the Boatworld's. Both boats can take a 15 horse engine and can take up to 4 adults on board. Get them out in the water, guys, and see which is better, which is faster, which performs better, which handles better, all that stuff. At the end of the day, which boat is the better boat for you, because it's going to come down to a lot of things, you know. Money is a factor. If you're if you're hardly using your boat that much, you're only going out maybe once a month, if even that, in the wee Boatworld, it's a no-brainer. First up is the Honwave T32, and for this test we're using a little Tohatsu 9.8. So guys, that's us in the water. As you can see, perfect flat glass cam, great conditions for testing a wee boat and engine. I've got the 9.8 Tohatsu on the back. I'm going to sit forward, get the balance. That's us down on the plane straight away. About half throttle. Should beautifully. So we're going to give it full speed here and see what she can do. A lot of people complain about this style of boat, that the floor sometimes bulges a bit when you're at top speed. That's not the case here. It's certainly not the case with the 9.8. Maybe that would be different with the 15 horse because you're going a bit harder with the 15. So guys, this is day 2. I didn't have enough time yesterday evening after work to do the 2 boats. I only got the Honwave done there, as you just seen. So I'm going to get down here onto the slipway now with the wee Boatworld and give it a whirl and see how it stacks up against the Honwave. The wee Boatworld V300 ready to go. It is a bit choppier today, but we'll give it our best try. So guys, we're in the water with the wee Boatworld V300 with the Tohatsu 9.8 outboard. It is a bit choppier today, but it's still not really going to affect anything. That'll be fine. So we'll give this a full speed run and see how it fares in comparison to the Honwave T32. Okay. Let's give this a whirl. There we go on the plane. We are in choppier conditions. Now I will say one thing, there's a hell of a lot of splashing with this wee boat. That could be down to the pressure in the floor. I'm not sure. Quite bad, to be honest. We'll attempt a full speed run here, see what happens. Here we go, full throttle. We're going to go onto the plane, definitely. Rough. Oh, you can't do too much of that. Guys, we did attempt a full speed run. I did achieve full revs on the outboard, and that was quite good. Obviously, it's a lot choppier today, so it's not really a fair comparison. However, I will say this wee boat, there is a lot of splashing from the stern end. There was no bulging, I didn't notice any bulging at all in the floor, and in fact the wee boat went very well, and there was only I think a 3 mile an hour difference there. And that could be down to conditions, but the wee boat handles well. Now it didn't plane out as nice as the T32. It just didn't go on the plane as quick as I would like it to, but you know what, the wee boat handles well. The wee boat handles lovely. And for 850 quid, see the way it's just not planing. That's full throttle. It's just hard to get her onto the plane. Nice. As always, thanks for tuning in to the Ferryman. I hope some of you found this little video helpful, and it will help you make a decision on what boat to buy. For me, it's obvious, it's a Honwave all day long. As you know, I'm a Honwave lover. I've tested many Honwave boats and I think they're all fantastic. This here's great for the money. This is 850 quid and it's a lovely wee boat, well made wee boat. Just having trouble getting on the plane and a lot of splashing at the back end, but apart from that, good job. Thanks guys, and I'll see you on the next one.